Hey y'all, IrixGuy here, and it's already into 2020. It's, what is it, around February right now of 2020. And it always happens around the holidays, around Thanksgiving and Christmas. They start the diet talk, and then January, it's like peak diet thing. People are trying to eat well, they're trying to go to the gym, they're trying to lose weight. But here's the secret for weight loss that very few people will tell you. Now, you know, I'm not a thin guy. I've been really fat. I don't have to be politically correct. It's my YouTube channel. I've been really fat. I've been really, really fit, ripped with like a six-pack abs. So I've been across the board with, you know, with fitness. So I want to share with you within this video, and again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm sharing this information for entertainment purposes only. With that said, I'll tell you what I did and what happened with me. So what I've done, first of all, I started just eating a ton of junk, and I had desserts and just didn't really care about what I ate. I drank Coca-Cola, I drank other soft drinks. Not a healthy diet, but I still worked out a lot, and I was able to maintain. Even though I got pretty fat, I didn't get super fat. But when I started to get really fat, what I did, I said, okay, let me just do an audit here. So what I did, I started jotting down. There's an app that I use. There's a ton of apps out there, but the app that I really like, it's made by Under Armour, and they currently have a free version. I still use the free version. I tried the paid version out, and I just didn't really get any additional value that I needed, so I just went back to the free version. But within it, what you can do is track everything you eat: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, everything you drink. You can track your workouts. You know, how far do you walk? How many estimated calories did you burn? What did you do, and do you go to the gym? If so, what did you do for strength training that day? You can track everything, and then you can look at that hard data. And there's also it's affordable, and you can find a link within this video's comment section, but there's an affordable Bluetooth scale that I got that'll feed into that app, and I can track my weight on a daily basis. So what I've done, and this is a secret that a lot of people that are trying to diet won't tell you, is that it's not just the calories consumed, it's not just the amount of exercise. There's a lot more factors that come into play. So my secret for it, and again, I'm still fat, but I'm losing weight, and I'm gonna get ripped again. And the thing is, it's a matter of watching that weight every day. So every day, okay, if it's going up, then I know I've done something that's not optimal for my body for losing weight. If it's going down, then there's a good indication that something may be working. So what I often do, if I really want to lose a lot of weight, I'll just go on this tuna binge. So I'll get tuna, I'll drink water. You know, I may get I try to stay away from mayonnaise, tuna salad, but occasionally a little bit of that's okay. But typically just the tuna, some of the seasoned tuna, very, very minimal amount of bad stuff in it. Now there is a lot of sodium, but if you're doing a lot of cardio, you're probably going to sweat a lot anyway, so that may not be as big of an issue. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not a dietitian. But yeah, so if I really want to lose, I just go on a tuna and water diet binge, and that works really well. I can drop a lot. My thing is that I often like to maintain. My maintenance routine is actually very simple. So what I do, I go to the gym every day for strength training. Strength training is super important, because strength training, even if you don't care to get big and like you know, ripped up and big muscles, and I don't have big muscles, but if you don't care about that, strength training is still important, because the way to look at it is that when you're in the gym and you're working those muscles, when you go to sleep at night, your body, you know, those muscles are healing because they've been ripped, you know, ripping them apart in the gym. And then when those muscles heal, that's kind of like exercise in a way too for weight loss. I don't really know how to explain it, because I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, and I'm not a personal trainer. But what I've found is that, you know, strength training in the gym every day is super important, because when all I did was cardio, even when I did care about what I ate and care about what I drank, when all I did was cardio, I didn't get the results of doing cardio plus strength training. So strength training should be a core component of your workout routine. And again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, and I'm not a personal trainer. I'm just talking about what I've done for myself. So what I've done recently is, you know, again, the strength training every day. I cut out all the soda. You know, on the weekends, I may have some Crown Royal and a Coca-Cola, but usually I'll just drink that whiskey with a little bit of water in it. And then that way I don't have the Coca-Cola. It's the sugar, all of that sugar. And when you start to look at foods, You see foods that say sugar contents, and then you see the ones that say added sugar. Fruits are gonna have sugar in them. But your typical fruit, unless it's been genetically modified or it's shot up with some stuff, it's probably just gonna be natural sugar. There's a difference between natural sugar and added sugar. So I stay away from all that junk that has added sugar. All that I drank is water. All that I, except for the weekend, you know, the occasional Coca-Cola with Crown Royal, but all that I drank is water throughout the week. And unsweet tea. Unsweet tea is awesome because what you can do with unsweet tea, and you can check out my little tea maker like I use. Unsweet tea is awesome because it tastes good, it's cheap. You get a little iced tea maker like I've got, you can just keep it in your fridge, conveniently grab that iced tea, put it in a to-go cup, take your unsweet iced tea with you, and if you want to add a little bit of sweetness to it, get a fresh lemon and cut that lemon up. Put 1-2 pieces of lemon in there, squeeze it in there, give it a little bit of sweetness. That is an awesome beverage, and you're still getting the caffeine for that energy. I don't drink coffee. I don't like coffee, but I do like soda and I do like tea. But I found that I can do unsweet tea, and by doing unsweet tea, I can get the energy that I need, the caffeine, but I don't have all the sugar that makes me fatter. So that's just a small thing to do to, you know, a small thing that I've done. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm just sharing this video for entertainment purposes only. With that said, I've gotten a lot less fat. And the eating is the other part. I don't eat, I mean, I do sometimes because I like to eat. I try to stay away from fried food. If I eat fried food, I'm air frying it at home because air fried food is a lot less unhealthy than traditional fried food. I try to stay away from a lot of bread. I try to stick to seafood, grilled seafood, grilled chicken, grilled steak, grilled burgers. I try to stick to grilled foods as much as possible and air fried foods because that's just another way I can eat good stuff. You know, one thing that a lot of people won't tell you about dieting is that, you know, they get on these diets and they eat this stuff and they lose weight, but they feel so miserable. They have no energy or minimal amount of energy, and they start to fail in all aspects of life because they don't have energy because they're not eating enough. I've got to have energy. Man, I run this YouTube channel. I run a ton of businesses concurrently, and I've got to have my energy. So for that reason, I eat whatever I want. Today, for example, I'm going to hike 6 miles. So 6 miles of hiking, if I want to go and eat a steak, I want to grill a steak in my backyard, I can do it because I deserve it. Because I hiked 6 miles and I'm going to eat that steak. But I'm not going to eat anything fried with it, and I'm not going to drink a soda with it. I'm going to drink unsweet tea. I'm going to eat some grilled vegetables with it, and I'm going to have a good meal. So these are the secrets to dieting that a lot of people aren't going to tell you. And I'm not here to sell you anything. Oh, well, sure, yeah. If you're looking for an air fryer, if you're looking for the iced tea maker, again, expand this video's description and then check the links there and you can find it all there. I am an independent YouTube channel, so your support helps tremendously. And if this video is making you feel good, feel free to support me on Patreon too. There's a link to that within this video's description, patreon.com/IrixGuy. Again, I'm an independent YouTube channel, so it's your support that enables me to create videos like this. So, you know, don't get down and out. I mean, there's all different types of people. There's people that are super fat. There's people that are kind of fat. There's people that are not really fat at all, but they've got mental problems and they think that they're fat. So whatever your degree of fatness is, you know, just sit down with yourself and play with your diet. You know, play with your diet. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your personal trainer. Talk to your nutritionist. You know, ask them the tough stuff. But I mean, at the end of the day, just get to know yourself and think common sense. Well, you know, this week I lost 10 pounds. Okay. Well, what did I do this week to lose 10 pounds? You know, look at the fitness that you've tracked. Look at the diet that you've tracked. You know, what are the factors that may have contributed to that weight loss? Or if you've gained a lot of weight, oh man, I've gotten fat this week. What did I do? Same thing. You know, look at the hard data, because often if one looks at the hard data can often provide clues. So again, I'm not trying to sell you anything here. Just providing this video for entertainment purposes only, but if you're looking for that iced tea maker, you know, or the scales, or any of that stuff, expand this video's description. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's a tough world. You know, you got to balance the food consumption with the exercise. And you know, I know people that are addicted to desserts, and it's a bad addiction because desserts taste good if you like sweets. But if you get your body trained to not like sweets or not crave sweets, you're probably not going to eat them. So for example, instead of getting dessert, I may eat a huge steak dinner and then say, hey, I'm on a snack later and eat some beef jerky or something. You know, a great alternative to eating sugars, like cookies or ice cream or something like that. I'm not saying you got to cut that out completely, because you know that in extreme moderation is kind of good. You know, you want to pick me up. You know, you had a big day on Wall Street. You want to go back to your penthouse and celebrate. Maybe you have a little bit of ice cream. Who knows? Whatever floats your boat. But tell me what you think within the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. And I wish everyone the best of luck. Again, I'm sharing this video purely for entertainment purposes. I am not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, and I'm not a personal trainer. I'm just sharing this for entertainment purposes only. But I hope that you found it to be entertaining. And you know, as you watch my videos, you'll probably notice that I've become a lot less fat because I'm personally exercising these ideas. And they're working. But are they going to continue to work? Yes, they are, because I'm not going to quit. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, Captain IrixGuy here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. And ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.